Hey guys, Jeff here with Martin Survival. So today I'm going to show you how to harvest quartz. Now quartz is an excellent material to get a fire going using 18th century technology and primitive fire techniques. I'll show you how to harvest it, I'll show you some of the things to look for when gathering quartz, and I'll also get a fire going. Stay with me. Now there's quartz all over this area, and there's also a lot of granite boulders, as you can see behind me. And you got to kind of keep your eye out and learn to separate the two, because a lot of the time when you see the granite boulders, you'll find little pieces of quartz. Now I'm going to show you how to separate the two and how to gather the quartz. Alright, so right here is an excellent example of quartz and granite. There's a lot of quartz that's embedded into this rock here. This right here is granite. Same with this and this. That's not what I'm after. All these stones right here are quartz, and you can see the difference. One of them has a white and pink color to it, and the other one looks kind of like a river stone. Now it is difficult to tell, and this is a good example of how difficult it would be. Both of these from this angle look similar, and a lot of the times when our dust storms kicked up and when they sit over time, they'll be covered with dirt. So what you have to do is you got to pick one up and kind of brush it off, get all the debris and dirt away from it, and see that white and pink color. Then you can tell the difference. So I'm not after this. I'm just going to set that to the side and leave them where they were. But I'm going to harvest this in my pack, and I'm going to take this to create a spark using a piece of steel. So here I have my tobacco tin, and you've seen this before. This is my Hudson Bay tin, and this makes an excellent fire kit. A lot of the frontiersmen back in the 18th century, they used this, well, something similar to this, to keep their tinder along with their charred cloth and materials, as well as their steel striker. Now I'm going to be using charred cloth, like I said earlier, but back in the 18th century, cloth was a rarity. So what they would use is they would use tinder fungus and natural materials such as that, even touch wood. So I'm just going to break up my tinder bundle here, and this isn't a lot of tinder, so it won't take much. And that should be good. I have another piece of quartz in here, but we're going to use a little bit bigger. I got this rock right here. And then my steel striker. And of course a good piece of charred cloth. Now I'm just going to set this on the piece of quartz. And how I'm going to do this is I'm just going to take my steel striker, and this is a high carbon steel, and I'm just going to strike down on the piece of quartz, and you'll see the spark. It throws an excellent spark. Got to get a different angle here. You want to find a nice sharp point on the rock. There we go. And I'm just going to lay this in the tinder bundle and blow. And there we have fire. Using primitive technology. And if I wanted to get this really roaring, I would just add a little bit of fuel to it. Well, I appreciate you guys joining me for this video. Using flint and steel is just one of many ways to get a fire going using primitive technology. I'm Jeff with Martin Survival. We'll see you in the next one.